Hey friends, I am in Wells Beach, Maine on my third contract at the hospital up here, and I have decided to try ProLon's fast mimicking diet. I've been doing intermittent fasting for almost 3 years now, pretty consistently, and some extended fasts. And I've been watching this from afar. I really like Valter Longo, the scientist who designed basically this fast mimicking diet. He has been researching longevity and cell rejuvenation and cancerous cells for his whole professional career. And ProLon was designed specially for cancer patients doing chemo because some of their research shows that when cancer cells are starved, they become very vulnerable. But our healthy cells stay in a protection mode. And with that, we can also create autophagy during the fasting for healthy cells. For people that aren't battling cancer and diabetes, there's still a lot of great health benefits. So I took the deep dive and I got the fast mimicking diet. I'm gonna do it's a 5-day program and it comes with all of these supplies. You're basically getting some food. It's not just a water fast. It is designed specifically to give your body nutrients so that you don't lose any muscle and to give you a little bit of taking the edge off of hunger that you might have. But it's just under the radar of that it doesn't raise your insulin, is how I understand it. So here's the kit. It comes very professional box. And all of the days are laid out here. All right, so day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously. And the water bottle that there's a hibiscus tea and water combination and other nutrients that go into that. It comes with directions of what you'd be eating each of the 5 days. I joined the Facebook group so that I got all the little tips, like for instance, to soak the evening soups, like minestrone soup, all day, so I'll do that ahead of time. Just lots of little tips people had about this kale chips. And the kit comes, there's an original flavor and there's a new flavor that has just different types of soups, newer soups. So 5 days, I will check back in through each day. From the Facebook group, a lot of people had the most difficulty on days 3 and day 5. I'm hoping that my experiences with intermittent fasting and some longer fasts, like I'm used to doing 48-hour fasts, and the most I've done is a 70-hour fast. At that point my body's like, okay, time to eat. And that was just black coffee and water and maybe a little sea salt. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna do this 5 days starting on Sunday, I believe. So that will take me, day 5 will be a day that I have off, that I can just really lay low and plan out my refeeding, because you don't want to just start back into eating some heavy food that won't agree with your tummy too well. For those of you who don't know me, I am 55 years old. I'm a healthcare traveler, professional healthcare traveler. So every 3 to 6 months or a year, I'm in a different location around the country. And enjoy the foods in all the places that I go. I really, and I do like bakeries, and I have a sweet tooth. And then during this past few months, this is 2021, so we're coming out of the COVID lockdowns, and I did some baking. I made a lot of breads, and then I made a lot of pastries and things that I normally don't make, but I do like to eat, and I did share them with all my coworkers. Most of them appreciated it, sure, and everything was good. But it's not a habit that I should really stick with, because I know from listening to Dr. Fung, Dr. Longo, Dr. Hyman, Dr. Gundry, and the boatloads of research about how bad sugar and white flour are for you. That's why I've always balanced it off with the intermittent fasting and eating healthy. I do eat a lot of salads, and my daily intermittent fasting, I always do minimum 16-hour fast. Try to switch it up so my body's not used to the same schedule every single day. So like on a weekend, I might have breakfast and lunch instead because I'm meeting my daughter, or, you know, if I have the opportunity for social events, that's going to take precedent for me. I'll work it into my fasting. And if I overate something, I might go, do an 18, 20-hour fast. But I did put on some pounds, and that kind of, this past few months, with my mixer. And so I'm going to jumpstart my recovery with the ProLon 5-day FMD. And then in about a month, I'll do another one. And the weather's getting really nice out now too. And I just moved to this other location. I'm a half a mile walk down to the beach. So it gets me out, getting my steps back in every day again. So I'll keep you posted.